Happy holidays. I want to let you guys know that I'm really looking forward to getting our 300-yard bench rest matches starting up in the springtime. This video this evening is a very special video. It's regarding the 6BR Norma, and the 6BR Norma was originally the 6BR Remington. And I had the pleasure of meeting the inventor of the 6BR Remington, and that would be none other than Remington Arms, Jim Steckel. And he signed my range book, and he allowed me to do a couple of interviews with him over the course of a couple of days at the Ilion rifle range.
Well, the stock is one of the first model bench rest stocks that they came out with when they first started making them.
Right.
And I always liked that pattern. The action is a polished Panda made by Kelbley. The barrel is a Heart, 5 groove, 5R.
This is new chambering for Jim Steckel, isn't it? What do you got here for a chamber?
Well, it's the BR case necked up to 6.5.
So much lake effect coming down now, I can hardly see the target.
I'm shooting a 14-inch twist, one turn and 14-inch Heart barrel.
Right.
With I'm using 66 grain bench rest bullets. Not really a super bullet for long range, but so I'm using this. This is a typical bench rest rifle. Let's say 20 years ago.
Okay.
That's the circa of it, really. They're the originals, and Remington did not see fit to register this cartridge. Boy, Norma jumped on it.
And you were all over the design of this too, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even find yourself that kind of a head stamp now.
No, not anymore.
Yeah.
Who makes these bullets? Yeah, Jerry Malerba. They're an 8 caliber ogive. One of the things that encouraged me was it just always bugged me, because back at the time that the PPC came along, we were basically in the Cold War. And it pissed me off to see a Russian case, the basis of the PPC. That's just the way I felt.
We finally answer the question, which is the better cartridge, the 6PPC or the 6BR Norma?
Over on the left there. See how that works. Try the 6BR Norma. See how that works. Already noticing the straightness. Must have been a great time working there back at Remington back in the 70s. Did you enjoy it back in the 70s?
I used to tell people I get paid to play.
Yeah.
That's the way I felt. Every day I look forward to getting to work. When Mike started the custom shop, his theory was, management agreed with it, that the custom shop was not looked at to generate any profit, but it was going to be the leader in accuracy development. And that was his whole premise.
Right.
And as long as he had it, that was the way it went. Well, there was a 40X, there was a 40X bench rest, there was a Remington scope, there was a Remington bench rest bullets. That was the package that he put together.
Right.
Well, I got in just before that started.
Yeah.
I mean, the timing couldn't have been any better.
Like working for Ford when they came out with the Mustang,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's amazing.
But Mike was an awful good guy to work for, I'll tell you. If you had an idea, he'd sit and listen to you.
Right.
And he'd put his comments in, and if he didn't think it was any good, he'd tell you.
Right.
If he thought it had some promise, he'd say, yeah, we got a little extra money in the research fund. that's the way a lot of the stuff came along.
You know, did you travel during the week, or did you have to produce a certain amount of engineering before you could go and pay your penance to go and shoot at the range?
Well, most of the shooting was on the weekends. The championship matches, of course, were like 4-day matches.
Okay.
So. And Mike looking forward to retirement, and he was playing a lot more golf. Well, he was sending me to these bigger matches, which here again I couldn't have been happier.
Right.
But he shot his last championship match, 4-day match, when he was 98 years old.
Right.
Yeah, and he was still doing his own gun work.